Hi, everybody. It's Dawn from Out of the Spiritual Closet with Dawn and the Angels in the Akashic. And for today, I'm coming to you with a podcast about emotions and about tuning into our bodies to understand our emotions and what is ready to be healed or released. And so, what do I mean? So emotions are energies, right? They're feelings, they're thoughts. Emotions could be sadness, it could be joy, it could be fear, it could be anticipation, it could be grief, or it could be shame. Emotions can be trepidation, angst, different things like that. And so when I talk about feeling your emotions, what I would like you to try is an experience, okay? And so let's say there is something going on in your life that just feels off, whether it be your romantic life or your career or your relationships or maybe even your communication with others, or your ability to express your needs, whatever it is. So what I'm going to suggest that you do is to take a few moments and follow my normal getting into the moment techniques, which would be stopping. For me, it'd be being quiet, taking a breath in on a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then a breath out on the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Repeat that for a few times. Then go ahead and think about, picture, imagine, feel a situation or a relationship. And let's go ahead and I'll use one for me, right? Let's say a family relationship. Okay. Maybe there is a conflict with somebody else in your family, or just, not a meeting of the minds. So I would think about that situation. I would pull it forward. I would take a couple breaths. I'm a visual person, so I'm going to see it. But if you're a touchy feely person, you're going to right away maybe start feeling it somewhere. But either which way, it doesn't matter. You don't have to be able to see it. You don't have to be able to feel it. You just have to be able to imagine it. So imagining that other person, that situation, that angst or issue in your life. And when you think about it, you're going to see where you feel that in your body. So if I say to you, let's take a look at finances. How are your finances currently? Close your eyes. Not, this is not real, because if you're driving or operating heavy machinery, please don't close your eyes. Or if you're doing something, if you're in surgery, don't close your eyes. Anyways, just being silly today. So think about this person, this situation, and this relationship, whatever it is. And when you have the time, close your eyes, think about it. Imagine the last interaction, or think about how you felt after the last interaction. And when you think about that situation, or like maybe it's even like paying your bills this month, right? If it's finances, how do you think about that? How does that make you feel? And then my next question is, do you feel it anywhere in your body? So think of a little kid that gets scared and maybe they get nauseous or they get an upset tummy, right? Or people that in crowds kind of lose their voice and they don't feel confident to express their needs. So typically we're going to sense it, we're going to feel it, or we're going to imagine it in a part of our body. And that's beautiful. So now that you've had the situation, you've thought about where you feel it, or you've noticed, just noticing, right, where you feel it. And then what I would do from there is I would say, is that the feeling that we want? No. 9 times out of 10, it's going to be no. Most of us don't want to feel lousy, right? So then we go, okay, what is the feeling reminding us? Is this bringing up an old situation, an old thought, an old way of being? Is this something old that's really not as big right now, but I'm feeling it here because this has happened to me time and time again? Or is this something brand new that I've never felt before? If it's something that's old, then we're gonna, excuse me, we're going to take it a step further. If it's something new, beautiful. We have a chance to look at it, to address how we're feeling, and then to do some proactive steps to release that feeling and to move that energy to a new energy level. But if it's something old, it may be so deep. This is something that you may have been doing your whole life, or accepting from others your whole life, or just believing it's your fate in life for this entire journey. And it could even be from previous journeys, right? Like maybe you were always powerless to your religious leaders, or maybe you're the warrior in your family and you always have to go fight the causes. Well, what we try to do is to go to what is that bringing up, how is that making us feel, and then find out if there's a core wound or a need that's not being met. Yeah, it takes a little bit of time, but it's not heavy lifting because we know ourselves and we know what we want. Now, when it is core, we can block ourselves from seeing it, right? We don't want to see that we gained those 10 pounds from eating all those Easter chocolates. So we're just not going to look in the mirror, kind of the same thing. And we don't want to acknowledge a sad part or an old hurt or just something that's just kind of icky, right? We don't want to acknowledge that. We can put those blinders on. So in that case, you may need somebody that's a spiritual, intuitive, a healer, an energy worker, someone like that, someone like me, or one of my many friends that does this stuff. So you don't have to go it alone. Remember that. Also remember is that you are a whole multi-dimensional being. You have physical needs, you have emotional needs, you have spiritual needs. You have so many different aspects to you, but your body is going to be the compass to tell you where maybe you are not on the track you wanted to be, because I can feel this pain here. So my body is really awesome with that. It gave me cancer because I wouldn't listen. Okay. So that's why I'm saying now cancer was related to more than that. I'm not minimizing, I'm just being silly. But really, this is an opportunity for you to clear out those old thoughts, those old ways of being, those old hurts. Um, take control of your destiny. It doesn't matter where we've been. It matters where we're going, right? And so, yeah, this may have been what happened. We may have been hurt. We may have been tricked or treated badly, or we may have been our own worst enemy, whatever it is. But now you're getting a tool to help you to identify, and then we can work to clear it and release it and then set a new frequency. So it's fun to try it on your own. I'm a firm believer that we all have the ability to heal ourselves. Of course, we need help at times. We need doctors. We don't need, but we are assisted by doctors and medical professionals and licensed therapists and spiritual energy workers. So I hope this helps you in some way, shape, or form this week. If there's something that you're struggling with, reach out. If there's some way I can support you on that journey, or if you wanted to, book a session with me, or if you're looking for someone else, I can definitely point you in the right direction if we're not aligned. So I hope you have a great rest of your day. Stay safe out there with the solar flares and the eclipses. And I say stay safe, but I mean mentally, spiritually, and of course, always physically. Have a beautiful, blessed week, and I will talk with y'all soon. Bye-bye.